years ago, we made a documentary about Donald Trump. It wasn't flattering. Trump screamed and shouted and threatened lawsuits, and it was never broadcast. But now we think it's time for you to see it, because the new Trump and the old Trump are the same Trump.
I never thought I'd be doing this, I have to tell you. So just everybody have a good time, enjoy yourselves, and for many years enjoy the Trump shuttle.
It seems hard to believe, but that triumphant ride on the Trump shuttle was barely 3 years ago. It feels like so much longer. Nothing marked the end of the 1980s, the decade of greed, more than the downfall of Donald Trump. But who is this man who rose so high and fell so fast?
Very good. Give it to that girl right over there.
He presents himself marvelously, but the Donald Trump that I saw in real life was very different.
Mr. Trump, please.
I believe that Donald Trump would be a very unhappy man if no one paid any attention to him.
He skirts the law in the sense that he goes right up to the edge and sometimes over it.
You leave it with me.
He talks a good game, but he lacks character.
I mean, it's the American dream gone berserk, really, is what it is.
But it wasn't only Trump's sometime friends and longtime critics who told us about his flaws. Trump himself unknowingly predicted his own fate.
I think one of the most important aspects of the book is I try and find people that don't have it. Because most people don't have it. And that's the sad part. And they want to have it, and they go out and they lose their money, they lose their families, they lose everything. And it's a sad situation. But you see it a lot with these hucksters that are on television selling deal books and selling, records. And they never made 10 cents in their lives, but now they become wealthy selling the records. Although most of them, if you've read, have gone bankrupt over the last year. So I guess they didn't sell as many records as they thought. But, they sell, and these people put up their $500, and worse than that, then they go out and they borrow money against some leveraged house and this and that. Things that can't work. And I feel very sad for those people.
Donald Trump hasn't had time to feel sorry for anyone in the last year. He's been too busy trying to save himself. It's so different now from his heyday, when he only had to want something to get it.
Start with all the moms in the world. Narrow it down to all the karate moms with a sudden, desperate need for brown sugar. Meaning you. You're the one we made my Walgreens for. With pickup in as little as 30 minutes. To make saving, shopping, and holiday chaos a little easier. Wait, are those Ninja Bread men? Hi-ya! Introducing my Walgreens. Join for 30-minute pickup at walgreens.com.
When transitioning from military to civilian life, Sullivan University offered the programs that would enable me to acquire the right skill set. The IT and cybersecurity fields are essential because without them, companies would not be able to function, they would not be able to communicate or protect their data. In cybersecurity, there is a high demand and not enough qualified candidates out there to fill those positions. Sullivan University is offering the training and skill set needed to change that.
On an empty street, just an alley creeper,
It is easy to see that Trump is in trouble now. His ego is bruised, his empire reeling. But to find out why, you must turn back the clock to look for the clues. We begin our story in the fall of 1988, with Donald Trump at the top of his game. Here he is at a political dinner honoring Andrew Stein, president of the New York City Council.
Trump is a hustler. If a big guy, a rich guy, puts his arm around a politician, often that's better than money, because the politicians are in love with anybody who has money.
Trump puts more than his arm around politicians. He's a frequent and generous campaign contributor to the council president. He is explaining to Stein that the